Thank you. Thank you so much.
Good afternoon, everyone. Hello. Um, we welcome you all for Mihira's Rangmanch Pravesh program today. Um, I'm very happy that all of you have showed up over here, and welcome to everyone who's watching this program on YouTube Live. We are going to start our program in a few seconds. Let us introduce the MC for tonight, Shiba Bedi. Thank you, Shiba. Shiba will be taking us through tonight's complete program.
Wonderful. Good afternoon, everyone. It's wonderfur to see so many friends and family. Thank you for joining us for Mihira's Rangmanch today. The creative director of Kala Kendra, Srimati Radhika Kotwal, joins Kedar, Sheetal, and I in extending you a warm welcome. Before I begin, may I please request everyone to put your phones on silent and please no flash photography. In Kathak, Rangmanch is a huge milestone in the life of a dancer, and it marks the completion of many years of arduous training in this beautiful and highly complex dance form. Think of this as a graduation ceremony where the student is officially certified by the guru, the teacher, to take on this journey independently and to pass it on for generations to come. It's a huge achievement, a responsibility, and yes, just the beginning. With the blessings of Lord Ganesha, Lord Krishna, her late grandfathers, Sri Shashikant Karnik, Sri Narayan Desai, and her grandmothers, Srimati Rohini Karnik and Srimati Savita Desai, today, Mihira Karnik will showcase her complete control and command over the intricacies and nuances of Kathak. My name is Shiba Bedi, and I am honored to be your MC for the day. I'm an engineer by education, marketer by profession, an executive coach by passion, and a poet at heart. And by the way, my husband also reminded me that I am married to a totally awesome, incredible man, which is true. Think of me as Mihira's Indian aunties, one of those Indian aunties that over the years has become a huge fan of Mihira and is in awe of who she is. Mihira is a senior at college prep. She is deeply passionate about dancing. Before she could start school, she had declared that she wanted to be a dancer one day. And of course, today she is. Mihira started dancing to Bollywood songs at the age of 3. She started learning Kathak in the 2nd grade. And by the time she reached the 10th grade, she was a proficient Kathak teacher. Mihira is also a gifted singer. She has been learning Hindustani classical singing for 9 years now and will be appearing for the Visharad exam next year. This is equivalent to achieving the bachelor's degree in music. Overall, Mihira is an artist at heart and truly loves and enjoys all different types of art forms. She approaches life with passion and an inner sense of perfection. Through Mihira, what you will experience today is Kathak. Kathak is one of the 8 major forms of Indian classical dance. The term Kathak is derived from the Vedic Sanskrit word katha, which means story. We have long known that stories connect us, humans, in a way that forms emotional connections. A Kathak dancer is a kathakar, a storyteller, who tells various stories through their dance, leveraging their hand movements, extensive footwork, facial expressions, and body movements. It's important to remember that the main purpose of Indian classical dance forms, including Kathak, is not to entertain, but to elevate the audience to a spiritual realm and a dancer to a deeper state. The way to truly enjoy today's performance is to surrender yourself to the experience and to pay close attention to the richness and diversity of Mihira's facial expressions, the grace of her movements, and to get enchanted by the story she's telling through these dances. Like in meditation, let rest of the world pause as you rejoice in this beautiful art form of storytelling. So what stories might you hear today? Today's theme is Krishna, portrayed in all his glory. For over 1 billion Indians, Krishna is the supreme god of protection, compassion, and love. The stage is decorated as Vrindavan, a historical city in India where Lord Krishna spent most of his childhood days, and today it holds great religious significance. Through every dance piece, Mihira will portray the various facets of Lord Krishna. I think I've said enough. Please allow me to invite our star of the night, Mihira Karnik, as she performs her first number, the Maharo Pranam, which literally translates into my greeting. This piece is Mihira's Namaskar, her greetings to the audience and to Lord Krishna. The song is composed by late Kishori Amonkar, a renowned Hindustani vocal artist. With this piece, Mihira is depicting worship of Lord Krishna and seeking blessings from you, her audience. Please extend a warm welcome to Mihira Karnik. Thank you, Mihira. All right, audience, let's give her another round of applause. This was a great sneak peek into some of the mesmerizing performances that are yet to come. All right. A guru is a Sanskrit term for a teacher. In the ancient Indian culture, a guru is held in the highest regard, and the relationship between the guru and the shishya, a student, strengthens as they navigate the exchange of ideas through teaching and learning. Mihira has had the honor of having Srimati Radhika Kotwal as the guru. Radhika is the director and founder of Kala Kendra Performing Arts. She has been a Kathak performing artist for the past 30 years, a Nritya Visharad, a recipient of prestigious awards. Radhika founded Kala Kendra in 2006 and has trained nearly 8,000 students over the years. Some of her productions include Milap, Darbar, and most notably, Nari, The Journey of a Woman. In addition to her role as a Kathak teacher, Radhika has been instrumental in supporting art and new budding artists. Radhika is also a trained classical singer, enjoys music, and composing poetry. As if that wasn't enough, she's also an electrical engineer working in the tech industry. Radhika's choreographies reflect the dancer's style. She knows Mihira to be a deeply happy soul who shares her joy through her expressive energy. Today's Rangmanch theme and pieces were chosen to bring out Mihira's passion with the right mix of traditional and contemporary choreographies. Now, let me introduce you to Mihira's next performance, the Teen Tal. Teen Tal is a traditional live performance that is accompanied with tabla and live singing. A live performance is unique in that you will get to witness a dance number being choreographed and performed in real time. Mihira will start by saying the bowls and the beats to her dance. Here, she's essentially reciting the dance steps to the instrumentalist and the singer. You will then see Prafullaji play the tabla to those beats as Guru Radhika sings them out loud, with Mihira dancing to what she had just composed. In Hindustani music, tal means a beat, and there are various types of tals in different metric patterns of different lengths. The performance will start on a slow pace called Vilambit Lay, progressing to mid and then faster pace. As part of this, she will present short compositions called the thats and amad, which is entrance. Here you will also see different forms of Kathak pieces called the toras, the gintis, and parans. All of this is incorporated as part of a Kavit story that depicts Lord Krishna and Lord Shiva. Please welcome Mihira for Teen Tal.
Namaskar everyone. Give us a few minutes to get started. As you all know, this is a live performance, so it will take a couple of minutes to tune the tabla, and we'll get started. Thank you. ताल 3 ताल. पाँच, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14, 15. Gadi gana nagati takati kita tak tha than tha gadi gana tha gadi gana tha gadi gana tha gadi gana nagati takati kita tak tha than tha gadi gana tha gadi gana tha gadi gana tha gadi gana nagati takati kita tak tha than tha gadi gana tha gadi gana tha gadi gana tha. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Thirds in Kathak are stylized movements. Thei da thei, thei da thei, thei da tha. 5, 6, 7, 9, 10. Thei, 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 thei da tha. Taki te tha da. Taki te tha da. Taki te tha ti ta. Taki te tha da ti ta. Taki ta, taki te tha. Continuing in Vilambit, now going on to the Amad, which is an entrance piece. Ti ti ka ta ga ri ga na ta thei ta a thei ta ta thei ta a thei ta thei 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 tat tat thei tat tat thei tat tat ta thei tat a thei tat ta thei tat a thei tat thei 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 tat tat thei tat tat thei tat tat ta thei tat a thei tat ta thei tat a thei tat thei 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 tat tat thei tat thei tat tat ta thei tat a thei tat ta thei tat a thei tat thei 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 tat tat thei tat thei tat tat ta. Now we are transitioning to Madhya Lay or Drut Lay. Ta thei thei tat salami. Ta thei tat 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 thei 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 a thei tat 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 thei 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 ta thei thei tat tat thei thei ta. Ta thei tat.
Today I will be presenting a composition in tinta, which is a 16-beat ta. First I will be presenting a tora, which is a short composition played on the tabla. A, the, ta, ta, the, tat, a, the, tat, dha, dhetam, dhetam, tadum kirtak dha, dhage tite dha, tadum kirtak dha, dhage tite dha, tadum kirtak dha, dhage tite dha, tadum kirtak 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 dha.
A thei thei tat ta thei thei tat dha dheta dheta tadum kirtak dha dhage tite dha tadum kirtak dha dhage tite dha tadum kirtak dha dhage tite dha tadum kirtak 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 dha.
Now I Now I will be presenting a paran, which is a short composition played on the pakhavaj. This paran will be a chakradar paran, meaning it's repeated 3 times. A, the, tat, ta, the, tat, a, the, tat, dhetam, girinaga, kheginaga, thuntagata, kheginaga, thuntagata, kheginaga, thuntagata, a, chakradar.
Ta, the, tat, dhetam, girinaga, kheginaga, thuntagata, kheginaga, thuntagata, kheginaga, thuntagata, dhetam, girinaga, kheginaga, thuntagata, kheginaga, thuntagata, kheginaga, thuntagata, dhetam, girinaga, kheginaga, thuntagata, kheginaga, thuntagata, kheginaga, thuntagata.
Ta, the, tat, a, the, tat, dhetam, girinaga, dhetam, girinaga, thuntagaga, digana, tha, thungalunga, tagatha, dhadakirta, tha, chakradar.
Ta, the, tat, dhetam, girinaga, dhetam, girinaga, thuntagaga, digana, tha, thungalunga, takata, dhadakirta, dhetam, girinaga, dhetam, girinaga, thuntagaga, digana, tha, thungalunga, takata, dhadakirta, dhetam, girinaga, dhetam, girinaga, thuntagaga, digana, tha, thungalunga, takata, dhadakirta.
Now I will be presenting a ginti, which is a pattern counted by numbers. Ta, the, tat, a, the, tat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
चल 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. दूसरी गिनती देखते हैं सेम 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Ta, the, tat, a, the, tat. Dhan, dhikita, dhatraka, dhikita, krada, dikita, diganana. Kattita, khegitita, dhatita, dikita, tatakita, dhan, dhatakita, dhan, dhatakita, dhan, dha.
Ta, the, tat. Dhan, dhikita, dhatraka, dikita, krada, dikita, diganana. Kattita, khegitita, dhatita, dikita, tatakita, dhan, dhatakita, dhan, dhatakita, dhan, dha.
Ta, the, tat, a, the, tat. Dhan, dhikita, dhatraka, dhikita, krada, dikita, diganana. Kattita, khegitita, dhatita, dikita, tatakita, dhan, dhatakita, dhan, dhatakita, dhan, dha. Chakradar.
Dha, tat. Dhan, dhikita, dhatraka, dhikita, krada, dhikita, diganana. Kattita, khegitita, dhatita, dikita, tatakita, dhan, dhatakita, dhan, dhatakita, dhan, dhikita, dhatraka, dhikita, krada, dhikita, diganana. Kattita, khegitita, dhatita, dikita, tatakita, dhan, dhatakita, dhan, dhatakita, dhan, dhikita, dhatraka, dhikita, krada, dhikita, diganana. Kattita, khegitita, dhatita, dikita, tatakita, dhan,
Ta, te, te, tat, a, te, te, tat. Tat, tat, ta, draga, tun, tun, jiji, kita, to, turanga, taga, tun. Tigla, dig, dig, te, tigla, dig, dig, te, tigla, dig, dig, te. Chakra.
Ta, te, te, tat, 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 ta, draga, tun, tun, jiji, kita, to, turanga, taga, tun, tun. Tigla, dig, te, tigla, dig, te, tigla, dig, te. Tat, tat, ta, draga, tun, tun, jiji, kita, to, turanga, taga, tun, tun. Tigla, dig, te, tigla, dig, te, tigla, dig, te. Tat, tat, ta, draga, tun, tun, jiji, kita, to, turanga, taga, tun, tun. Tigla, dig, te, tigla, dig, te, tigla, dig, ta.
Now I will be presenting a Gavit, which is a poem depicting a story. This Gavit is about Lord Krishna. Ta, te, te, tat, a, te, te, tat. Shama, anga, chabi, tribanga, faharata, pata, pitara, vanamala, kalitakan, mora, mukuta, chabi, chaharata, bajata, belu, adaramat, nira, tata, brijabala, takitak, tumkitak, hana, nanana, tha. Takitak, tumkitak, hana, nanana, tha. Takitak, tumkitak, hana, nanana, tha.
Ta, te, te, tat, Shama, anga, chabi, tribanga, faharata, pata, pitarang, vanamala, kalitakan, mora, mukuta, chabi, chaharata, bajata, belu, adara, madhura, nira, tata, brijabala, thakita, thumkita, thana, nanana, tha, thakita, thumkita, thana, nanana, tha, thakita, thumkita, thana, nanana, tha.
Ta, te, te, tat, a, te, te, tat. Dhage, tita, nage, tita, kradha, tita, dhage, ti. Dhage, tita, nage, tita, kattir, kita, tak, dhage, ti. Kiran, the, kita, tita, dhan, dhan, dha. Kiran, the, kita, tita, dhan, dhan, dha. Kiran, the, kita, tita, dhan, dha. Ta, dha.
Hey, hey, tat, ta, hey, hey, tat. Dhage, tita, kradha, tita, dhage, tita, nage, ti. Kattira, kita, tak, dhage, tita, kiran, dheke, tita, dhan, dhan, dha. Kiran, dheke, tita, dhan, dhan, dha. Kiran, dheke, tita, dha, 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 dha. और एक चक्रदा तोड़ा, वन मोर चक्रदा. Ta, hey, hey, kat, katta, gina, ge, din, kita ta, kita tak ta, kita tha, ta, tha, kat, ta, kita tha, ta, tha, kat, ta, kita tha, ta, tha, kat, ta, kita tha, ta, tha, katta, gina, ge, din, kita ta. अब देखते हैं थोड़ी गिनतियाँ. Again the counting patterns. Ta, hey, hey, tat. 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3 4 5, 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3 4, 1 2 1 2 1 2 3, 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 1. Divisions of 9. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9, सात आठ नौ, एक दो तीन चार पाँच छः सात आठ नौ, एक दो तीन चार पाँच छः सात आठ नौ, एक दो तीन चार पाँच छः सात आठ नौ, दो दो तीन चार पाँच छः सात आठ, तीन दो तीन चार पाँच छः सात आठ नौ, एक दो तीन चार पाँच छः सात आठ नौ, एक दो तीन चार पाँच छः सात आठ नौ, एक दो तीन चार पाँच छः सात आठ नौ, दो दो तीन चार पाँच छः सात आठ। Very good, very good, very good. धा दे धा। Gat is another piece in Kathak, which is a very signature piece. Given the theme of today's performance, Mihira is going to do a Radha Krishna Gat. Ta re the tat a re the tat ta re the tat ta ta re tat a re tat 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 ta re a re tat ta re tat Krishna hey tat 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 ta hey hey tat a hey hey tat ta hey hey tat a hey hey tat ta hey hey tat a hey hey Radha ta hey hey tat 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 hey tat a hey hey tat hey tat ta hey ta hey ta tha ta hey tat. Going to a different ang, which is a Shiv ang kavit. Jata ju mad gang khala kat sheesh chandra lalla dhala kat rund mal kal sheesh dharani dhan Parvati pati Shiva har 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 Shiva dhet 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 dhan 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 Parvati pati Shiva har 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 Shiva dhet 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 dhan 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 Parvati pati Shiva har 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 Shiva dhet 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 dhan 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 dhan. Final piece, which is the footwork or tatkar. Dhati dha dha tati dha dha dhati dha dha dhati dhati dha da tati dhati dha da dhati dha da tati dhati dha da dhati dhati dha da dha dhati dhati dha da dha dhati dhati dha da dhati dha da dhati tati dha da dhati dhati dha da dhati tati dha da dhati dhati dha da dhati tati dha da dhati dhati dha da dhati dha dhati dha da dhati dha dhati dha da dhati dha dha dhati dhati ta ta tati tati dhada dhati dhati 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 dha dhada dhati dhati dha dhada dhati 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 dhage dhage dhati 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 dhage dhage tati tati dhati 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 dhage dhage tati 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 dhage dhage tati tati dhati dhati dhage dhage tati 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 dhati 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 dhage dhage tha dhati 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 dhage dhage tha dhati 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 dhage 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 dhati 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 dhage dhage tati 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 dhati dhage dhage dhati 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 dhage dhage tati dhage dhage dhati 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 tha dhage dhage dhati 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 tha dhage dhage dhati 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 dhage 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 tati tati dhage 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 dhati dhati dhage 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 tati tati dhage 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 dhati dhati dhage 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 tha dhati dhati dhage 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 tha dhati
What do you say, audience? That was a fabulous performance by Mihira. I was dazzled by Mihira's ability to actually compose dance steps in real time and then perform to live bowls and tabla beats. Do you realize that the dance she just performed was 25 minutes long? Most of us can't dance for 5 minutes straight. Most of us can't dance for 5 minutes straight, leave alone with that kind of energy, grace, and poise. I think that was remarkable. Again, amazing performance, and I think it calls for another round of applause. We will now take you briefly through a presentation showcasing the evolution of Kathak. This will provide you with deeper insight and connection with what you will be witnessing during the show today. This is also our tribute to Pandit Birju Maharaj Ji, an Indian dancer, a composer, and a singer. He is one of the most admired Kathak gurus. Unfortunately, he passed away earlier this year. What you will see now is our celebration of this dance legend. Birju Maharaj Ji is considered the embodiment of Kathak by many and will live on in our hearts forever. Please allow me to now introduce you to Mihira's next dance performance, which is inspired by the Chota Khayal composition in Hindustani vocal music, the Garaj Garaj Aaj Megh. These words mean thunder and mark the onset of rain, leading to sparks of joy, laughter, and playfulness. Garaj Garaj is a very energetic solo performance where the dancer is romancing the pure joy of rain. The composition was sung by Pandit Ajoy Chakrabarti and was featured in a show called The Bandish Bandits. The song is in Rag Malhar and is set to a fast tempo. Please join me as I invite Mihira back on the stage for Garaj Garaj Aaj Megh. Thank you, Mihira, for such a lively and fun-filled performance. She continues to enthrall us with her beautiful facial expressions, her stamina, and the pure glee with which she performs. Now for our next item, please allow me to introduce you to a different form of art performance, the tabla, brought to you by a highly accomplished artist, Sri Prafulla Atle. Tabla is a versatile instrument that is prominently featured in dance performances such as Kathak. The playing technique is complex and involves extensive use of fingers and palms in various configurations to create a wide variety of different sounds and rhythms. Today, I feel honored to introduce you to Sri Prafulla Atle, who is a world-class professional tabla player, an A-grade artist of All India Radio, and a national winner of All India Inter-University Competition 1995. He is one of the most senior disciples of tabla legend, the late Ustad Alaraka. Prafullaji has performed at concerts across the globe and has had the honor of accompanying legends of Indian classical music, such as Ustad Alaraka, Ustad Zakir Hussain, Pandit Birju Maharaj Ji, and many more. In spite of his caliber, he is incredibly humble, down to earth, and simply a great human being. Before you put your hands together to welcome Sri Prafulla Atle to the stage, I would like to highlight that Tanishq Iyer, one of Prafullaji's Phoenix Gharana students and our Guru Radhika Kotwal's son, will join Prafullaji for the latter part of the performance, presenting to you Prafullaji and Tanishq Iyer on tabla.
Can I just get a little bit more volume, please? In the house. Good evening, everyone. Today, I would like to start my tabla solo recital with Tal Teen Tal. So I will be presenting a couple of compositions such as Kaidas and Relas and some Tukras and Chakradars, some short compositions as well. And I'm very happy to have Tanishq playing with me today. So it's for him, it's the first time he's performing. So he definitely needs all your blessings. With your permission, I will start my recital with Teen Tal. Thank you. I hope you enjoy. Chakradar. Tak 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 dhan dha dha din din dina 1 2 tak 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 dhan dha dha din din dina 1 2 tak 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 dha dha din din dina Presenting few chakradars. Chakradar. Qaida from Punjab Gharana of tabla playing. Dha tere kid tak tere kid dha tere kid tak tere kid dhinna again. Dhati dhage dhinna again na dhati dhage tinna again. Ta tere kid tak tere kid dhinna again. Dhati dhage dhinna dhati dhage dhinna. Thank you so much. Once again, a big round of applause for Tanish.
Thank you, Prafullaji and Tanishq. What an awesome performance. I found myself lost in the rhythms and the deep bass drops. It felt more like an internal dance that unleashed spiritual ecstasy. So amazing performance. All right, are you guys ready for another awe-inspiring performance? The next performance number is called the Rupak Tal. It's a special live performance where we will once again have Prafullaji at the tabla, and the bowls will be recited by Guru Radhika Kotwal as Mihira dances. You will witness a unique interaction between the tabla, recitation of the bowls, and the dancer. Rupak Tal holds a special place in Mihira's heart. Learning Rupak Tal is what inspired her to start focusing on grace and expressions while dancing. The Kavit, the story she's presenting today, was her first Kavit that focused on expressions. Please welcome Mihira back to the stage.
Tin na dhin na dhin na tin tin na dhin na tin tin na ama tin na dhin na tin tin na dhin na tin tin na dhin na tin na tin na dhin na
Today I will be presenting Rupak Tal, which is a 7-beat tal. First I'll be presenting a Tihai. Tin tin na, din na, din na. Titi gada gadi gana tha 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 ta tha. Titi gada gadi gana tha 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 ta tha. Titi gada gadi gana tha 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 ta tha.
Din na, din tin na. Titi gada gadi gana tha 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 ta tha. Titi gada gadi gana tha 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 ta tha. Titi gada gadi gana tha 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 ta tha. Tin na, din na, din na.
Tin tin na, din na, din na. Titi gada gadi gana tha, titi gada gadi gana tha, titi gada gadi gana tha.
Without any breath, this Hai is called Vedamti Hai. Titika tagarigana dha, titika tagarigana dha, titika tagarigana tin. Tin, tin, na, dhin, na, dhin, na.
Tin na dhin na dhin na na dig 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 na dig 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 na dig 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 ta the tram ta the ek do dig dig ta the tram ta the ek do dig dig ta the tram ta tin
Tin, tin, na, dhin, na. Na dig 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 na dig 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 na dig 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 ta the tram ta the ek do dig dig ta the tram ta the ek do dig dig ta the tram ta tin. Tin, tin, na, dhin, na, dhin, na.
tin tin na dhin na dhin na na dig 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 na dig 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 na dig 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 ta the tram ta the tram ta the tram ta the tram ta the dig dig ta the tram ta the tram ta the tram ta the tram ta the dig dig ta the tram ta the tram ta the tram ta the tram ta tin
Tin, tin, na, dhin, na. Na dig 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 na dig 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 na dig 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 ta the tram ta the tram ta the tram ta the tram ta the dig dig ta the tram ta the tram ta the tram ta the tram ta the dig dig ta the tram ta the tram ta the tram ta the tram ta the.
tin tin na dhin na dhin na dhatra ke dhekete dhatra ke dhekete dhatra dhatite dhatra ke dheke dite 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 dhatite dhatite dha 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 dite 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 dhatite dhatite dha 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 dite 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 dhatite dhatite dha ta dha
Tin, tin, na, dhin, na. Dhatra ka dhekete dhatra ka dhekete dhakra dhatite dhatra ka dheke dhita 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 dhatite dhatite dha 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 dhita 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 dhatite dhatite dha 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 dhita 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 dhatite dhatite dha dha dha.
tin tin na dhin na dhin na dhatra ke dhekete dhatra ke dhekete dhakra dhatite dhatra ke dhekete dite dite dhatite dhatite dha dite 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 dhatite dhatite dha dha dite 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 dhatite dhatite ta ta dha chakradar
Tin, tin, na. Chalo. Dhatra ka dhekete dhatra ka dhekete dhakra dhatite dhatra ka dhekete dhita 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 dhatite dhatite dha dhita 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 dhatite dhatite ta dha dhita 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 dhatite dhatite dha 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 dhatra ka dhekete dhatra ka dhekete dhakra dhatite dhatra ka dhekete dhita 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 dhatite dhatite dha dhita 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 dhatite dhatite dha dha dhita 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 dhatite dhatite dha 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 dhatra ka dhekete dhatra ka dhekete dhatite dhatra ka dhek dhita 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 dhatite dhatite dha dhita 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 dhatite dhatite ta dha dhita 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 dhatite dhatite ta dha dha.
tin tin na dhin na dhin na kirdhe kirtak thun thun na tita dha dha din da kirda din da dha ka tita dha din da ka tita dha din ta kirdhe dha din da ka tita dha thun ta dha thun ta dha thun ta dha
Tin, tin, na, dhin, na. Kirdhe kirtak thun thun na tita dha din da kirdha din da kat ta dha din da kat tita dha din da kirdhe dha din da kat tita dha thun ta dha thun ta dha thun ta dha. Tin, tin, na, dhin, na, dhin, na.
tin tin na dhin na dhin na nira tat nand nadana chum chana nana tachum tachum tat dig dha dig dig the लिए रंग सब सखा संग मन में उमंग गत त्रिभंगता खेलत भुज में लत लपट जपट राधा ललिता चंद्रावली दियो भोर रंग घोर सरवोर बनवारी में हारी जा जारी जा जारी जा जारी।
ये बात है। तिन तिन ना भिन्ना नीर तत नंद नदन छुम छन नन तछुम तछुम त दिग्धा दिग दिगता लिए रंग सब सखा संग मन में उमंग गत त्रिभंगता खेलत भुज में लत लप झप राधा ललिता चंद्रावली दियो भोर रंग घोर सरवोर बनवारी मैं हारी जा जारी जा जारी जा जारी।
तिन तिन ना भिन्ना भिन्ना एक एक दो तीन चार एक दो तीन चार पाँच एक एक दो तीन चार एक दो तीन चार पाँच एक एक दो तीन चार एक दो तीन चार तीन
तिन ना भिन्ना भिन्ना तिन तिन ना एक दो तीन चार एक दो तीन चार पाँच एक दो तीन चार एक दो तीन चार पाँच एक दो तीन चार एक दो तीन चार तीन। दूसरी एक तिहाई सॉरी गिनती एक दो तीन चार पाँच छः दो एक दो तीन चार पाँच एक दो तीन चार एक दो तीन चार एक दो तीन एक दो तीन चार पाँच एक दो तीन चार पाँच छः एक तीन तीन ना धिन ना। एक और परन देखिए धिन घिन न कत धाकत धाकत त्रकधेत त्रकधेत कत धिर धिर कितकता थै ता थै 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 ता दिग दिग थै ता थै 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 ता दिग दिग थै ता थै थै तीन। गिदिन्न का चक्रदार तीन तीन ना चक गिधिन्न घिन न कत धाकत धाकत त्रकधेत त्रकधेत कत धिर धिर कितकता धिर धिर कितकता ता दिग दिग थै ता थै 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 ता दिग दिग थै ता थै 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 ता दिग दिग थै ता थै 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 गिधिन्न घिन न कत धाकत धाकत त्रकधेत त्रकधेत कत धिर धिर कितकता धिर धिर कितकता ता दिग दिग थै ता थै 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 ता दिग दिग थै ता थै 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 ता दिग दिग थै ता थै 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 धिन्न घिन न कत धाकत धाकत त्रकधेत त्रकधेत कत धिर धिर कितकता धिर धिर कितकता ता दिग दिग थै ता थै 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 ता दिग दिग थै ता थै 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 ता दिग दिग थै ता थै थै तीन। एक और परन तगदुम कीर्तक था तगदुम कीर्तक था तगन था घेगे नाना कीर्तक धुम कीर्तक था धाती ताती था कीर्तक नाती था धादी ता कीर्तक कति था दिता कत दीता था ता ता धादी ता कीर्तक धादी ता कति था तुंता था तुंता था तुंता था। तत्कार और फुटवर्क धागे न धातिरकिट धाति धागे दिन तदिन्न तागे न तातिरकिट धाति धागे धागे न धातिरकिट धाति धागे दिन तदिन्न धागे न धातिरकिट धागे न धातिरकिट धाति धागे दिन तदिन्न ताति तागे दिन तदिन्न धागे न धातिरकिट घेन धा घेन धा घेन धातिरकिट धागेन धातिरकिट धाति धागे दिन तदिन्न धा घेन धा घेन धा घेन धातिरकिट धागेन धातिरकिट धाति धागे धागेन 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 धाति धातिर्किट धागेन धातिर्किट धाति धागे धिन तदिन्न धागेन धागेन धागे धातिर्किट धाति धागे धिन तदिन धागेन धागेन धाति धागेन 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 धातिर्किट धाति धागे धिन तदिन धागेन 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 धातिर्किट धाति धागे धागेन धातिर्किट धाति धागे धिन तदिन्न धागेन धातिर्किट धाति धागे दिन्न धाति धागे दिन्नागेन धागेन धातिर्किट धाति धागे धिन तदिन धागेन धातिर्किट धाति धागे दिन्नागेन तागेन धातिर्किट धाति धागे दिन्नागेन धागेन धातिर्किट धाति धागे दिन्नागेन तागेन धातिर्किट धाति धागे दिन्नागेन धागेन धातिर्किट धाति धागे दिन्नागेन तागेन धातिर्किट धाति धागे दिन्न धागेन धातिर्किट धाति धागे दिन्नागेन तागेन धातिर्किट धाति धागे दिन्नागेन धा धातिर्किट धाति धागे दिन्नागेन तागेन धातिर्किट धाति धागे दिन्नागेन धा धागेन धातिर्किट धाति धागे दिन्नागेन तागेन धातिर्किट धाति धागे दिन्नागेन धा
Bravo to Mihira, Guru Radhika, and Prafulla ji. What a magical, flawless, and harmonious performance. We could clearly see the years of tireless rehearsals, the mutual trust and coordination. Incredible job. Now, it's time for some playful celebration of colors. The next performance number is titled Hori. Hori, which later came to be known as Holi, is a very popular Indian festival of colors. The Hori dance choreography depicts Lord Krishna as he plays with his gopis in Vrindavan. Krishna was famous for his playful nature, his agility to dance, and his inclination to play pranks on his dance mates by throwing colors at them and pouring water. All this playfulness is embodied in this next dance number. Please put your hands together to welcome Mihira as she immerses us in the fun and frolic of Lord Krishna and his gopis rejoicing in the festival of Hori. Audience, wasn't that a lot of fun? Were you all surprised to see Sheetal come in at the end? It made for such a playful touch and a beautiful celebration of Holi. I bet a lot of you already know that Sheetal is a real accomplished dancer, all in her own right. She taught dancing to my daughter as she has to many of yours. Sheetal has a true passion for the dance art form. She learned Kathak and Bharatnatyam, and of course, has passed it on to her kids. She role models and inspires through action. Congratulations to both Mihira and Sheetal for gracing us with such a wonderful performance. Let's pause now and take a moment to learn a little more about our star performer, Mihira Karnik. We know she started dancing at an early age, and like her mom, feels deeply passionate about dance. But don't you wonder what it's been like for her? Over the next few minutes, we will walk you through the progression of her dance journey and see her evolve into the beautiful dancer that she has become today. Don't kids like Mihira foster hope and instill faith for our future? What a beautiful, beautiful soul. Please give it up for Mihira. With this, let me introduce you to the next dance sequence called Rhythm Speaks. Rhythm Speaks is a non-traditional contemporary piece where Mihira will depict the excitement of a rainy day. The piece is sung by Vikram Ghosh, who is known for his contemporary music and is our Guru Radhika's personal favorite for contemporary Kathak music. The fever of monsoons has captivated the Indian imagination for centuries and marks the onset of greenery, blossoming flowers, abundance, prosperity, and fertility of our land. This next dance beautifully portrays all that starts to unfold within nature as rain falls on earth. Everyone from peacocks to little kids start dancing to the raindrops. Please welcome back Mihira Karnik.
Kridhatidha, kridhatidha genadun, genadha genadha, titikeke taketene dha genadun, tun tun, tunna, tunna gena, gena keke taketene dha. Kena, 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 Dhina, kena, dha, kena, dha. Pete kata, kata, kata.
Another breathtaking performance by Mihira. Isn't she simply incredible? It's been a remarkable evening, a treat for all our senses, our mind, and soul. Let me now introduce you to the last performance of the evening, the Achyutam Keshavam Tarana. It's a medley. This performance is a blend of two songs. The first song is Achyutam Keshavam. As a special touch, the song has been sung by Mihira. Through her dance, she will show the various stages of Lord Krishna, starting with Bal, the child stage. Next song in the medley is Tarana. Tarana is performed on a high tempo and is considered a very significant traditional piece in Kathak. It is also from Radhika's in-house production, Nari. Here as well, we will have a little extra touch as this song is sung by Guru Radhika Kotwal. Please welcome Mihira for her final performance of the day. I stand here truly hypnotized by the tenacity, the grace, poise, and pure joy with which Mihira has performed every dance this evening. Let's congratulate Mihira for an incredible evening. In a few minutes, I will invite Mihira and her family back on the stage to say a few words. But before I do, please allow me to recite a poem that I wrote for Mihira. Mittu beta, this one comes straight from the heart. काश होती फूलों में तेरी तपस्या, काश होती फूलों में तेरी तपस्या, वो कभी मुरझाते ही नहीं। काश होता पंछी में तेरा उत्साह, काश होता पंछी में तेरा उत्साह, तो उड़ान का अंत कभी होता ही नहीं। अगर होती मेनका में तेरी अदा, अगर होती मेनका में तेरी अदा, तो दरबार कभी विदा होता ही नहीं। अगर होता भाग्य में तेरा हर्ष, हर्ष मीन्स जॉय, अगर होता भाग्य में तेरा हर्ष, तो पुनर्जन्म का ख्याल आता ही नहीं। तू है एक उभरता जलवा, तू है एक उभरता जलवा, दुनिया ने अभी तो कुछ देखा ही नहीं। आबाद रहे तू बिटिया, आबाद रहे तू बिटिया, मेरा आशीर्वाद तो थमता ही नहीं। Thank you, everyone. And now I present to you Our Lady of the Hour, Mihira Karnik. I would also like to invite her parents, Kedar and Sheetal Karnik, along with her sister, Niharika Karnik. Thank you, everyone.
Alrighty. I wanted to say thank you all so much for coming out today. It's been wonderful seeing everyone together, and I'm so glad you were able to come make it to see Mihira's performance. So, as Shivanti had mentioned, I'm Niharika. I'm Mihira's older sister. And when I was younger, I had absolutely begged for a younger sibling, specifically a younger sister. I was 7 years old and thought I planned to have my own little doll to play with. Mihira did not follow this plan. She did like to play dress up, but only if it was what she wanted to wear. And she would play games with me if we followed each and every one of her rules. My little doll ended up being a little boss, but she knew what she wanted and she would make sure she would get it. Some people might call this stubbornness, but really it was a girl with a lot of determination. And her drive and determination have served her so well. I've yet to meet anyone that works as hard as this girl does. And the results truly speak for themselves. As you all know, she's a very busy lady, but she's never too busy for her friends and family. She's always looking out for her people and will gladly lend a shoulder to cry on or crack a couple of jokes to make you smile. For the past 17 years, I've watched my little doll blossom into a beautiful young woman. She carries herself with grace and poise, and I am so unbelievably proud to call her my little sister and my best friend. Congratulations, Mihira.
So as all of you can imagine, this has been absolutely a memorable afternoon in our lives. And I really appreciate all of you coming over here and being a part of that evening. Not just you, but even those folks who couldn't be here in person but are watching on YouTube for appreciating Mihira. We really are grateful. This appreciation from the audience, obviously, it gives the, it's a big part of the fulfillment that it gives an artist. So truly thankful. This was a big milestone in our life, in our art career. But it's not the end. It's going to continue. But as great exciting this milestone was, the journey has been absolutely amazing and beautiful as well. And I do want to thank our Kala Kendra family for making that journey so beautiful, right from her friends in the classes, her teacher, and over the last couple of years, the teaching that she's doing over there. Those are all the opportunities and the environment that Kala Kendra has created. Today's evening was made possible. There are so many people that I need to thank. I'll start with Higley Center for Performing Arts. We approached them. Their attitude towards us right from the beginning all the way till now has been, what can we do to make your event special and successful? So truly appreciate what HCP has done for us. Mihira is a part of an organization, Child Rights and You. She cares a lot about that. We thank that organization, short form CRY, for all the support that they have given and all the support that you have given in helping her reach her fundraising goal for that organization for unfortunate kids in India. This, as you can see, is a big production. When we started on this journey, we weren't really sure exactly what kind of things were going to be needed. But over the last several months, or actually last couple of years, have been very, truly have been learning. I want to thank Om and Anita Johari. I don't really know what to call them, what role did they play, because there are so many roles they played. Whether it's the stage decoration or foyer decoration, throughout the journey, helping us visualize things, conceptualizing things. They have just been all over the place. And again, audio, video. So it's absolutely amazing. Thanks Om and Anita. Well, my daughter is beautiful. There's no question about that. But then when you're on the stage, you do need something, something on your face and the makeup. So I want to thank Suchi Shankar for helping with the makeup. As you were entering the hall, you saw some beautiful portraits out there, and I want to thank Parthiv Ved for having gone through the photo session with her and gotten those beautiful takes. Mayura and Sahil. These two have been in the audio-video box back there since early in the morning, tweaking and making everything to perfection, which was a big part of today's performance. So thank you so much for that. The person who took us through entire program for today, Shiba Bedi, the amount of time that she dedicated towards this, and primarily out of her love for Mihira, I really, really thank her. You might have seen there were several costume changes that happened today, and apart from getting those costumes from India, there was a lot of work that had to be done, and want to really thank Vandana Dhingra for helping us with that. As the program gets underway, we sit over there, we enjoy. There is a really big crew that sits on the backstage, making sure that everything is going well. So Payal, Koki, Varsha, they've been helping her with her dress up, costume changes, etc. Thank you so much. Trupti and Veda, well, you didn't see them on the stage, but they're the ones who have been on the walkie-talkie, communicating back and forth, managing the stage or the overall performance. Without their discipline and them driving it, it wouldn't have been possible. Thanks so much for that. And even as I'm taking these names, not even done with maybe 20% because it really takes a village to put something like this together. And we are really blessed to have a village, a community that really cares about us and were there for us. So thank you so much. I'm not going to take everyone's names because the list is really long and it starts making me very emotional. So thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. Here is one artist who was performing over there, and then there were other artists out here on the stage. Prafullaji Atle, he's a very renowned, very accomplished artist, and we were absolutely blessed to have him accompany Mihira for her performance. So, I mean, I obviously have a lot of gratitude towards him, and if you want to give him a token of our appreciation, I would call Mr. Prafulji on the stage. And we also saw a little artist over there who played tabla duet with Prafulji. He's not just a little artist who's a really good tabla player, but for the last 2 years, Mihira's practices, Rangmanch practices that have been going on, Prafulji shuttles back and forth between India and US. While he was in India, the pillar who kept these practices going was Tanishq. So we have great appreciation for that, what that kid has brought to us. So I also want to have my call Tanishq on the stage. Tanishq?
Go there so you guys take a picture.
And with that, I'll let Sheetal talk about everything else.
Good evening, everyone. It is very difficult to speak when your emotions are running so high, but I'll try my best. What you witnessed today was 9 years of arduous work put in by both Mihira and her guru, Radhika Kotwal. When I started teaching Bollywood dance to little Mihira, I recognized a spark in her for dance. I wanted to find a teacher who could encourage this flair for dance, give her training in classical form, and develop lifelong love for this art. I knew Radhika as a friend and had seen her amazing talent in dance. I decided to take a leap of faith. And today, you witnessed what this amazing, beautiful person has given me. Radhika, I'm forever grateful to you for giving this gift to my daughter. Radhika is a perfect example of a guru I had dreamt of for my daughter. After I started Kathak classes for Mihira with her, there was so much excitement in Mihira's voice when she would come back from each class, and she couldn't wait to practice what she had learned and show me what she learned in the class. Radhika had the perfect combination of encouragement, discipline, and always inspired Mihira to take on new challenges. She gave her opportunities to perform at various events, competitions, and also gave her a chance to assist her in teaching Kathak. My kid blossomed in this environment, and I was there to witness every step of her evolution into a dancer. Therefore, when this Rangmanch was decided, from the bottom of my heart, I wanted this Rangmanch to be about Krishna. For my daughter, her guru, Radhika, was her Krishna. Thank you so much, Radhika, from all of us. Please accept this small token of love from our family. Madhura. And I'll let Radhika take the mic.
Thank you, Sheetal. I don't know what to say. It's very emotional, but I'm going to try. First of all, good evening and thank you all for coming here. I really hope you enjoyed the performance tonight. I'm very proud of my... very, very proud of Mihira for what she's accomplished over the years, 9 years, like Sheetal said. And I have to say, Sheetal is a great friend of mine. I have to say that leap of faith was so critical, and it was almost blind faith. You know, she herself is such an accomplished dancer, an artist. We have, of course, collaborated on stage together, but just to completely entrust your child with someone is not easy, and both of them have just done that over the years. So just getting Mihira to myself has been great. If I look into and share some of our journey together, I always have talking points and then I just get lost in, so I'm just going to wing it. If I look at our journey together, you know, we always refer to as Kathak dancers, as Indian classical dancers, we refer to Natya Shastra, Bharat Muni's Natya Shastra. And there you have these characteristics of a dancer, Nartaki ke gun. And if I look into some of these characteristics, I have seen Mihira just imbibe them through the years. The first and foremost thing that she's absolutely done, given me since day one, is her dedication and her commitment and her sincerity towards the art form for sure, but also me as a guru. Seriously, I mean, I know she loves me, I love her. That bond has to develop over time, that relation has to grow over time, and she's just given me everything. And just, again, blind faith, right, is Radhika Maharshi has told me to do something, I'm going to do it. She's just one of those. She's a darling. You know, with this, and of course, another characteristic is her maturity that she developed. And I'll tell you, maturity, of course, you know, comes in differently for different individuals. But with her, it was more of how she grew her expressions to her through her maturity, right? And it was really very magical to see that grow. She became so sensitive. So when she's emoting, you can see that she's actually feeling it. And for us artists, that's very important. That is one thing I always tell all my kids is, you should feel it to be able to make others feel it, right? So when they say dance for yourself and all of that is one thing, but you have to, yes, have that madness in you to make others get involved. That started happening, I think, 3-4 years down when you were, you know, growing. Because again, I think it is about sensitivity. How you are as a person, you're sensitive. And then the creativity also starts with that. Now, that is one thing, Mihira, I like to say, right, is we have, as artists, I think, something very special, right? We have a privilege to feel the moments. Not everyone does, to feel it ourselves and to make others feel. And I think with where you are, you should continue doing that and lead with that creativity, right? I'll tell you my personal story, and I'm saying this because I want all my students here to really experience some of these, you know, moments of joy, because it's pure bliss, pure bliss. I was around 21, like many of us, we came here for our education, and at that point, I had completed my Rangmanch. You know, I was always with my teacher. In fact, I just met her a couple of months back, and we talked about all of this, right? How do you feel now? Now I realize, you know, what you were telling me, how you felt as a teacher when I did my Rangmanch. So it's really that that growth, that creativity that you build along the way. When I came to as part of teachers' banner, so as to say, I had that platform which you all saw today, that it takes a village, like Kedar said. It takes so much effort, and it's teamwork all throughout, right? And you are given that platform today, which you have made brilliant use of. I think now, so going back to my story about when I came here, suddenly it felt like, oh my God, now I have to do things on my own. I don't have my teacher, right? And of course, we are always there as teachers. My guru is still there for me, and I call her every time. But when I came here, I suddenly saw, oh, I don't have that grand stage. I don't have the people I need. I was in India, of course, we all know we have like a huge audience, huge stages. And when I came here, I raised my hand for one show in Michigan, which was in the Lansing Temple on a carpeted floor on this much space. That was my first performance in the US. So point being, with this platform, it's just the beginning. You may have to go through a lot of groundwork again, but the joy you get is just out there. I cannot even express, right? And every time you may have to raise your hand to say, hey, I'm here. When I came to Arizona, Discover India, all sorts of events that were in the valley, yes, I'm here, right? But eventually, through the process, what has happened is the like-minded souls kind of converge. You get that community together. And that is where you start building those creative experiences. I mean, think about it, even today. A person like Prafulji coming and giving us, through the rehearsals, giving us that kind of knowledge, just us improvising, we are composing on the fly. That's a moment of joy, right? Om and Anita, of course, you've always seen brilliant stage setups from them, right? So we knew that it was going to be very brilliant. But behind the scenes, when Sheetal, all of us got together and said, oh, Krishna theme is good, and then this whole innovation happens around it, where Om and Anita, like, oh, let's do a Vrindavan, and then how does that Vrindavan look? Those are artists. All artists coming together is so powerful, right? I can go on and on, but my point is, you are already there where you can now start creating your own community. And of course, I'm not letting you go because you are at Kala Kendra and you're going to be here, of course, right? But as we've talked about doing performances and choreographies with your students now, and taking them through that journey. So let's just keep growing that. Again, the list is endless in terms of all the rehearsal times that we enjoyed. Mihira being an example, Trupti, everyone came together. Think about our dry run rehearsals; they were so rich. Not everyone is an artist, but we're all immersed in art through those experiences, and that is something I want you to take from here and grow. You have amazing, support from family, from your parents. Sheetal herself is such a brilliant artist, so you have everything, and you have made it happen with all the privileges that you've had. Here on, grow even more, and all the very best. All the very best. Thank you. This is the official presentation of the huge milestone of completing Mihira's graduation ceremony. Mihira is a graduate in Kathak.
All right, hi everyone. Um, I am, I'm still kind of in shock. I can't believe we're finally here. There's obviously so many people I want to thank, but I think my dad said a lot of it for me. So I just want to thank everyone for all the efforts they put in, everyone who helped behind the scenes, backstage. This couldn't have happened without you, and I'm so, so grateful for all of you. I'm also really grateful for everything that my family has done for me. My dad has just always been there for me, of course. He is always there to support me. He's always there to give me feedback. He's always there to get me just excited and happy and energetic about things. I'm so, so grateful for everything my dad has done. I would like to thank my mom for being the reason I'm here today. She's the reason I started dancing in the first place. She's the reason I started Kathak. I mean, everything. She really got me excited about dance in the early stages, and she's always been such a role model to me on stage. I would like to thank my sister. I know when I was younger, I used to dress in a cheerleader outfit and cheer her on when she was playing basketball. But honestly, I think my sister has been the cheerleader for me forever. She's been my biggest cheerleader, and I'm just so happy to have her as my best friend. These past 9 years, I have made so many memories. I'll never forget all the TikToks, vlogs, sleepovers, post-Kathak boba runs. I mean, I've always had so much fun at Kathak with all of the friends I've made. And lastly, I want to thank Radhika Maushi. I also want to thank Tanishq for just always encouraging me throughout the journey. He's helped me compose different todas, different prakars. I'm so glad Tanishq was here. He's just amazing at tabla. It's so amazing to see him. I want to thank Prafullaji. I feel so lucky to have such a renowned, such an amazing tabla player at my Rangmanch. So I'm so, so grateful for Prafullaji. Thank you. Now I want to thank Radhika Maushi. From the first day I started Kathak, I knew, I was like, Radhika Maushi is a sweet teacher. She's so, so, so sweet, and she's just so encouraging and supportive. I mean, I know every step of the way for the Rangmanch, she's always telling me, like, good job when I deserve it. But she's always encouraging me and supporting me. So I'm really, really grateful for Radhika Maushi, and she's just so, so sweet to me. So just thank you for everything. You're the reason I'm so excited, and I love Kathak so much. So thank you, Radhika Maushi. And lastly, I want to thank all of you guys for coming. I couldn't have done it without, I couldn't have continued with the show without you guys cheering me on. So I really, really appreciate that. And I want to meet all of you guys. So we can meet in the lobby. I have my speech now. Okay, you guys can hear my last sentence I wrote. Please meet me in the lobby at the photo booth so I can say hi and take a picture with all of you.